Hey everyone, and welcome back to Alice Madness Returns. This is part 9. Once again, I'm recording this as part of the block I previously mentioned. I'm pretty sure I missed a regular room before. So yes, if you had any comments or questions and I haven't gotten back to them yet, that's because I have not recorded the part where I can answer them. But I do want to try to get this, like I said, this series out to you as much as possible. Once again, go check out Sims 3 Copper Fox's playthrough of the very first game from this series. I'm so sorry. I'm doing like a lot of hemming and hawing tonight. So we just landed here. This place is kind of bananas. And you have a lot of alcohol bottles. A lot of them. Hey, buddies. Now, are there any secrets that we can see? No. Yeah, just stand there being dumb. Yes. I love when they just stand there being dumb. Did you die? Oh, you did. Awesome. Well, okay, so we got a big guy. Okay. We can do this. It's gonna make him mad. We're just gonna avoid. Put that out there. Come on, pay attention to this. Yeah, you hate that thing, don't ya? Yeah, and I always feel badly, like I said, because during these fights I'm always so quiet, I know. It's kind of unavoidable. Ooh. I never use the hobby horse on these dudes. I never ever use the hobby horse on these dudes. Maybe it would work better if I did. Now, if you have a fully upgraded teapot, you're just golden. You're absolutely golden, because the fully upgraded teapot on New Game Plus just wrecks everything ever. It's incredibly OP. It's not even kind of OP. It's incredibly overpowered. It's a little bit absurd. There we go. Burn you up. Oh, I want that rose. I want that rose. I don't even need that rose. I just want it. Because. So yes, I said that we were going to alternate, and this time, what should I talk about? So the most recent therapist I had was actually a couple years ago. Oh, I love when it does that. And I haven't been in a while. There's a regular room. Yay! That must be our first one. Because they're making a big deal out of it. Yes, so it's been a long time since I've been. I really should go more. Because part of why I'm disabled also has to do with the dissociation and the ADD. I keep saying I'm so sorry. I'm working on it. And the ADD. That's a big part of why I'm disabled. The dissociative disorder is actually quite disruptive to my everyday life. And it's not as bad as it used to be. And I can't think of a single instance where any of you would have noticed my dissociating during an episode. But you should know that I do have a dissociative disorder. I have other, like, if you ever heard, it's originally called multiple personality disorder. I have dissociative identity disorder. I think I mentioned that. And I do.
Like a typhoon.
In all ways, but the typhoon doesn't mean to be.
You never cease to amaze.
I know, I'm awesome. But yes, it's not something that manifests very much while I'm recording, but sometimes it does have an effect. It'll change the tone of my voice, or just the way I react to things in the game. I might be a little sillier, I might be a little more serious, and that's actually been a pretty significant hindrance and factor, because when I'm really depressed about something, or not feeling well, even though I could conceivably have an alter come and help deal with it, for the most part that's not going to happen because the system's so under control. And even if they do, I can't always relinquish that power, that control readily, because they might say or do something which would be offensive. So it is definitely a struggle. It's all very, very strange. It can be intimidating, and that has affected my YouTube career in a number of ways, which kind of sucks. But you know what? I'm just lucky that I can even do this as a career. I think it's amazing. When I tell... They're saying to listen. Is there a... Yep. When I tell people that I play video games for a living, sometimes they think it's odd. And actually, coming to think of it, I have a therapist that if I were to tell that I do this, she would say that I'm hiding from the responsibility of learning how to, I don't know, re-enter society. But it's going to be a long time before I can really do much because of the, not only the dissociation, but this jazz with the Porphyria. So I can't remember what I was saying. I don't know. It'll come back. It'll come back. Oh yes, this therapist, she was often very judgmental, and that was the last therapist I had, and I think that's had a pretty significant effect on why I haven't felt like searching for a new one anytime soon. It's not that I don't think that therapy is a good thing or that I can even be helped. It's that my last therapist was much like one of the first ones I had, in that she was just consistently very judgmental. I don't have the patience for that. I don't know. I mean, I've been told that I over-intellectualize when it comes to dealing with my problems. And that may be, but as I said in that other video, I've spent many years crying. I don't really need to do it anymore. I'm kind of tired of it. Like, I'm tired of crying about the abuse. I'm tired of being sad. There were times when I had to live in shelters and on the streets because my... Okay, so Fraps crashed, and we are picking up exactly where we left off. Wonderful. I had to play a little bit, but not much. And I can't remember what I was saying. Let's see. Let me think about it. Oh, yeah. But, yes, I continue to assert to any therapist that I see now that it is unnecessary for me to just cry all the time for the sake of gaining any sort of therapeutic benefit. Like, I don't know. It just... You know, like I said, my grandmother was relatively abusive. And I spent a lot of time, like, if my mom went away on the weekends, my grandmother would tell me I couldn't stay in the house. And I was dissociative, so I didn't really say anything. And I ended up having to do things that I'm not fond of. I stayed in shelters. I had to get money, things like that. And, you know, honestly, while I don't have a problem thinking about it, at the same time, you know, I'm going to be 32 pretty soon. What's left to say? Really, honestly, it's like, if I'm being completely honest, what is there that's left to say? I don't know. So, yeah, I think that's something that I found to be very frustrating about my last experience with a therapist. So, okay, that'll take us back down the way we were. We don't really have any absolute need of going down there right yet, so we're gonna go down here because we can get presents. I like presents. Oh, I didn't want to do that, though. There we go. So there's a sparkle. You just get on there. And get small. Because it's going to take us under here and we'll bap our heads. So, I have had some good therapists. And they've really helped. But I think what I need right now, for the most part, is just somebody to be understanding when it comes to the Porphyria. Like, I had an experience. I've experienced things with doctors and also just, like I said, other sort of physicians and clinical individuals who've really disparaged me and said that I was lying. It's because Porphyria is rare. that a lot of people, they get kind of touchy about it. They get weird. And that's frustrating to me because it's like before YouTube, before YouTube, I didn't really have a way to make money through all of this, and I didn't have a way to work from home, and I didn't have, like, from certain individuals, from the people I love and care about and who care about me, I have unfailing support. But in terms of just random people or people in my life, I've had friends who've just ditched out, who don't want to spend time with me because of they either think I'm not telling the truth or because this disorder is dangerous. So it's all kind of hard. So to have a therapist in particular just say, oh, well, I don't believe you, I think you're just making this up. It's kind of like, well, you can bite my butt. You can bite it hard. Is there anything back here? I don't know. I'm having trouble right now. I wanted to get a few of these recorded. I'm having trouble thinking of anything, like, new specifically to say. But, so yeah, let's just enjoy the LP for now, and then see where we take it from there. Now, there's got to be a way to get to that. There's got to be. Let's jump down. See what we find. Gotta be stuff over here. This is the way we didn't come. Hi, I want to get up there. Thank you. Bust through there. Yep, there's a way to get those treats. Ah, hang on, my ear is very itchy. I have some of those, I recently got some of those really big headphones. The noise canceling kind, they're awesome, but they like make my ear itch. Alright, here we go. I'll take that, thank you. Unfortunately, I can't jump back. Now, if you learn how to look for the sparklies, you're usually pretty fine when you want to just run over where it's blank. And there's actually an area in Dark Souls that is pretty much one consistent invisible floor. Okay, so this puts us back to where we were. Wonderful. Hey. Oh, you're gonna do that, huh? Boop. Now, do we have enough to upgrade anything? We can upgrade our hobby horse. We're gonna do that. Because our hobby horse will prove useful. Man, I love that teapot, though. I did a New Game Plus run. And man, that teapot. It's amazeballs. This part of the game is weird for me because I have this thing about sea creatures. And I don't love them. Don't love them. When I was really little, I want to say, not even really little, when I was like, I want to say 11 or 12, I very nearly, no, I was younger, I think I was 9. I nearly died in the ocean, and it had a pretty profound effect on me, if I'm being honest. My uncle ended up saving my life, and I'm a strong swimmer. I love swimming. My uncle ended up saving my life, and when he came in to save me, he actually stepped on a rock and cut his foot, and a parasite entered his bloodstream, which then attacked his heart, revealing a previously unknown issue, like defect, with his heart valves, and nearly killing him. So he had to have open heart surgery at the age of 28, and it was a very arduous, difficult recovery. And that was all from me just almost drowning in the ocean. So, yeah, not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. That, and I have that stupid, bizarre, unreasonable fear of sea creatures, like sea monsters. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense, but boy. Alright, here we go. Oh, this thing just became interested in us.
We're doomed, of course.
We are not doomed.
There's no hope then.
There is hope.
Oh, there's an infinite amount of hope, but none for us. Now get up here.
There's plenty for you. Oh, this is all twisted, though. Hang on. Let's deal with this.
Confounded beasts. They want my
Confounded.
ship.
I think you're more to their taste.
Never. We're almost relatives.
You're related to Sue, Admiral.
I've an idea. We'll leave this mayhem and go to Coffin's show. It's better than gaff. Carpenter promises what we don't take seriously can't harm us.
Best dive now, Admiral, or the sharks will have us for lunch.
Yeah, there are more sharks coming. So this section's gonna require quite a bit of focus. We'll see how this plays out. This is kind of a side-scrolling gallery shooter. And here's my cat to distract me. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Emmy. Did I restart the timer? I did not, so this is going to be a longer episode. Avoid shipwreck sharks. Cannon fire in mines. Press the left mouse button to fire cannon. That is not helpful. Depth charges. There we go. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. And there are going to be things coming at us from both directions. That is not what I intended to do. There we go. We're going to have some crabs coming up. Try hitting the right buttons, April. For cereals. I don't think that does any damage to us. No, it doesn't. Ooh, hi. Oh. There we go. Usually if you can blow these things up, you might save yourself a little trouble. Usually not too much. Whoops, hi. There we go. Oh, the arm is still there. I blew up everything. I blew up everything but the arm. Oof. Let's blow up this guy. Go away. Apparently there's a way that you can kind of semi-cheat. Like you can get up into the upper part of this area and avoid a bunch of stuff. I don't know how to do that. I'll be completely honest. I don't know how to do that. So we're not gonna. I know that you can just kind of bounce your way up in here somewhere. Oof. That was my bad. Go away. We can survive this. Blow that guy up. Okay, we made it. I wonder if they patched that out. I don't know. So this gives us a stopping area, but I'm going to record one more episode after this. So we'll go for the next like 10 minutes because there's 10 minutes left on my timer. I know that some of the episodes have been relatively short. And this is hands down my least favorite area of the game. Actually, nope, the last area is my least favorite area of the game.
My body aches all over. We submerged too quickly.
My ship's at wreck, and I am too.
Admirals go down with their ships. In any case, I never knew you for a sailor. If memory serves, you were station master of the Looking Glass line.
Sacked from the railroad without the option. Redundant, the nitwit said. Never a holiday. Loyal as a bulldog. Going in a different direction, my Aunt Fanny, if I had one. Going off the rails more like. Bloody disaster. Now I'm shipless. The old railroad's dead, and this new thing's a monstrosity. It never runs on time. Engineers asleep at the switch. What I don't know about it can't hurt me. Say no more. Nod's as good as a wink. Change the subject. We avoid speaking about the thing whose name shouldn't be spoken.
Hearing something useful about this new train would make for a change.
You don't respect the suffering of others. Go ask your questions and smart remarks to Caterpillar.
I'm sorry, Admiral, really. Please, tell me what you know about the train.
I'll just say we've escaped a contaminating corruption. Count yourself lucky to be down here.
But I don't want to escape. I want to stop it. I must stop it to save myself. And Wonderland too.
Nonsense. Speak more nonsense. Diversions rule the day. The show must go on and so on. Speaking of shows...
We weren't.
Yeah, well, never mind. Here's a ticket for the show Carpenter's mounting. Use it.
So, here we are. We're in an underwater area. Physics work exactly the same as they usually do. Hey, buddy. We'll head on in here. She's wearing her siren dress, which I like. The siren dress is actually quite pretty. It has a crab on the back. I can't eat crab, but I think they're cute.
Scoundrel is fitted with grotesque headgear. If I have ever owned an accessory that unseemly, I'd burn it, destroy all evidence of it, and deny its existence. I value my reputation.
Do you? So I want to check something. Right now, we've done 1 of 4 red jewel rooms. We have 4 of 15 memories. We have 5 of 15 snouts. We've collected 3 of 16 bottles. I think I know where most of them are here, but there's a good chance that we're, like I said, we're going to have to come back through if we want 100% completion. I can't promise we'll do that, though. Not sure. Not sure. Alright. I'm kind of hungry. I'm probably going to have to stop after this one and record or and eat something. He's all sad. Now, don't say any spoilers in the comments if you know how this goes down and what happened, but if you remember, it was in her therapy session that that Dr. Bumby he suggested that Alice should have Mock Turtle move on from running the Looking Glass line. He wasn't well suited to that, which I think is an interesting little bit of information. So there's the bow of our ship. I don't think I remember where any of the insane children are down here, but I know that there are a lot of little hidden rooms. Yep, like that. There we go. Now, if you're not careful, sometimes you can fall off of these where they don't connect perfectly. Like right there. You can fall off of that. Let's just skip. I'm just gonna jump. It makes me paranoid. I just love how sort of wanton and earthy. Oh crap. Earthy she looks. Just running around with no shoes on too. There we go. That's fine. We did what we had to do. Shouldn't have gotten distracted by her bare feet. It's almost like I'm Joss Whedon or something. What's going on here? Apparently there are enemies in there. Now these, if we hit them, they will kill us. They don't mean to kill us, but they are electrified and will kill us, so let's not. And it said that there are enemies in here, and I'm quite certain there are. Don't mind me. Getting some of our platforming done. I'll take a chance to look behind us really quickly. Nope, we're good. I do hear a snout. It's to our right, I think. Nope, it's to our left. I think it's underneath us. Actually. I think we can't get to it that way. So we'll go this way. So you can whack them with it, but it doesn't really do all. It's kind of slow. Like, the hobby horse can be amazing, but it is kind of slow. That's the only main concern. So we've got a little room. Head on in here. I'm trying to think of anything we can discuss. Yeah, this will be the last one I record, and then I want you all to leave your comments about what you want to talk about in future videos. I can look up information about things just to make sure that I can supplement my own knowledge and I'm not giving you false sort of information type thingies. Yeah, I'm so eloquent right now. I definitely need sugar. My blood sugar's getting so low. But this should be over pretty soon. So that's something that we can do. If you want to continue letting me know about your own experiences, or again, you can ask about my experiences. Otherwise, we're going to be coming up on some of the stuff with Dr. Bumby pretty soon, where we can really get into the nitty-gritty of how they used to treat the mentally ill and how they still treat them, because as much as the means of treatment in the United States, that's what I can speak to, is the United States, because that's where I've had my experience. As much as it's not as horrible and gruesome as it used to be, it's still, yeah, it's still pretty horrible and gruesome. Okay, I'm afraid to jump down here because I can't remember, but I think that leads us off in a direction where we can't go up here and get stuff later. So let's really quickly just jump over here and take a peek. There we go. This is gonna be rough. I could jump down on the thing. There we go. I want to see exactly what this does. Okay. If we jump down there, I think we can get back to this other stuff, but I am not certain. So let's go there. Yes. Yes, we can. So we'll just jump right over it. Whoops. Nope. I hit a barrier. There we go. We made it. Yeah. I have to get in there and... Yeah. They do not like when you get into their business. Okay, so we jumped down. I didn't bother to get those, but whatever. Whatevs. We'll go this way. Yep, this is gonna take us where we need to be. Caught in there, and... Huh, there is something up there. Is there a memory? No, it looks like just teeth. Because I could have made it with the moment. Let's see. This is probably not going to go well for me. But let's see how this plays out. Yeah. Nope. I can do it though. I can do it. Where do we cross our death barrier here? Alright, we made it. We'll get those anyway. Never too late for now. I learned that from 30 Rock. Okay, so it's the second one that we're gonna have to get up there from. And we'll wait till it bumps us up a little bit. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. You have to get these with the hobby horse. Okay. There we go. Perfect. And we may as well just skedaddle down here. Oh, I wanted that tooth, but I'm too lazy to jump back. Okay. Here we go. And that is the alarm on my phone. Now... Actually, you know what? I will record one more part. We're gonna stop this here. Look at. What do we have to do? We need a little bit for the upgrades. So I think the Vorpal Blade is something we're going to have to focus on a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be it. Thank you again to all of you for watching, commenting, all of that. Like I said, I'm going to record one more part after this. And then we will be able to revisit what we want to discuss in the long term. And I hope you've been enjoying this, just watching me play and do semi-well at certain parts of the game. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you to all of you. You're just unbelievably supportive. And I always I feel badly asking, but if you could please remember to give this video a like and a favorite and a comment. It is unbelievably helpful. You can't even know how much YouTube just responds to that. So, okay. Whew. I'm gonna stretch. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye!